All right, Batman and Robin run out of gas in the Batmobile and are forced to push it. Batman pushes with a force of 10,215 newtons. Robin pushes with a force of 6,017.3 newtons. And there is a frictional force of 7,276.3 newtons. So what is the net force on the Batmobile? So this one's kind of interesting because there's actually three forces that we're going to be talking about it. These are all horizontal forces. So if we draw ourselves a little picture here, you are going to have your force of gravity pointing down, you're going to have your normal force pointing up, but those are going to kind of cancel out. So we'll kind of leave those for now. Let's focus on these two forces here that come from Batman and Robin, and then the frictional force. So Batman and Robin are basically just an applied force each. So let's go ahead and let's call this one FB for Batman. And then this one over here could be a little smaller. We'll call that FR from Robin. In addition to that, you could also have your frictional force, FF. Okay, so what I'm looking at really in this question is just these forces. I'm just going to pay attention to those forces. I don't need to pay attention to the upwards and down force right now. Those are going to cancel out. So let's look at just these three forces. All the horizontal forces. So let's call this X for horizontal. Okay, well, I have three forces. FB from Batman, 10,215 newtons. FR from Robin, that is our 6,017.3 newtons. FF for friction, 7,276.3 newtons. Okay, and we're looking for the net force. All right, what is the net force on that Batmobile? All right, so F net is equal to, well, all my rightwards forces minus all the leftwards forces. Now I happen to have two rightwards forces, so both of those are positive. 10,215 for Batman. Actually, let's write this out even more. FB plus FR minus FF. Okay, what we can then do is begin to plug in the numbers here. 10,215 plus 6,017.3, because they're both going towards the right, minus our frictional force, which is to the left, of 7,276.3 newtons. We don't need the units. Now, I can't do this one in my head, so this gets plugged into my calculator. 10,215 plus 6,017.3. It equals, just real quick, minus my 7,276.3 equals one last time. And I get my net force of 8,956 newtons. 8,956 newtons acting on this Batmobile. Nice job. Batman.